Welcome back to learning program Cisco Networking with Rajput. In our last video, we had discussed about BGP best path selection manipulation for outgoing traffic. Today, we are going to have a look at BGP best path selection manipulation for incoming traffic. And the options we have available are AS path and MED. So we can use both MED as well as AS path to manipulate the incoming traffic. We have the same setup which we had in our last video. Router 1, router 2 are working as mission critical sites, MCS site, and both of these are backing each other. Router 3, 4, 5, 6 are representing ISP domain. Router 7 and 8 are remote sites of the same customer. Okay, let us go to live devices and see how we can use AS path and MED to influence incoming traffic. So this is the BGP configuration on router 1, and for incoming traffic I would generate traffic from router 8. Okay, let me do a trace for this subnet. So the traffic goes from router 8 to router 6 and then goes to router 3, then goes to router 1 and then goes to router 2. Okay, so basically for AS12 traffic enters via router 1, and if we want to manipulate this behavior we would require to make changes with the help of either AS path or MED. Let us first use MED to influence incoming traffic. So we need to go to router 1 and let me create a route map. Set metric 200. Let us go to router BGP 12. Neighbor is it's a 13. Route map set met and in out direction. I would require to clear my BGP session. Do clear IP BGP. Okay, we are advertising. So let us first check BGP table. So right now this router is not setting any metric, but for outgoing updates it will set the metric of 200. So let us go and check on router 3. Show IP BGP. Here we go. Here we can see the metric is set as 200. So if we now go on router 8 and do a trace once again, we will see the different behavior. Now the traffic will not go to router 1, it will directly reach to router 2 and then will reach to the subnet. Here we go. Traffic from router 8 goes to router 6, then to router 4 and then to router 2. So this is how we can use MED to influence incoming traffic. Let us check one thing. See, we do not see any metric on the prefixes learned from router 1. There is no metric received from the peer AS. Okay, so router 1 sets the metric and sends to router 3. So now this complete AS 3, 4, 5, 6 will consider that metric, and on the basis of that metric it will take its routing decision. But med is non-transitive optional attribute, so the metric which router 3 is receiving from router 1, it will not be further cascaded to its neighbor ASNs. So on router 7 and 8 we will not be able to see any metric. Like in the case we are getting an update for 1.1.1/32 and there is no metric, and for 12.1.0 there is no metric. So let us go to router 1 and remove the configuration which we just did for BGP. If we see it now, let us do a trace. Now the trace again should go to 12.1.1.2 subnet via router 1, and again that's right, router 6, then router 3, and then router 1, and ultimately to 12.1.2. Okay, now we want to do now the traffic is reaching to 12.1.1.2 subnet via router 1, and we want to manipulate this thing with the help of AS path. So what we can do, we will go to router 1 and we would require to create route map. Set AS path, set AS path prepend 12 12. Okay, I have just created one route map and set the AS path prepend 12 two times, and I called that route map with the neighbor 13.1.3 in the out direction. So all the updates router 1 is sending to router 3 will be having AS path prepend two times. So it must have influenced the routing decision on router 3. Let us go and check. So IPBGP for the same subnet, and here we go. We see the AS path three times. So hopefully this should not be the best path. Let us do a trace once again. Yes, that's right. See, right now the traffic goes to router 6, then router 4, and then router 2. It's not going via router 1. So these are the two options we have, MED and AS path. We can set or we can use both of these attributes to influence incoming traffic, but one thing really important about MED is the upstream ISP should be only one. If there are more than one upstream ISPs, then the routing decision, routing best path selection decision will not happen on the basis of MED. So in that case, we would require to use AS path. So this is all about BGP best path selection manipulation for incoming traffic. If you find my video informative, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again.